many other definitions, but there are three that I wanted to point out in my mind. That third one, the plant that refuses to grow, no matter how much you water it, how much fertilizer you give it, this bad boy doesn't want to grow. And there are some people, no matter how many times Rasulullah is patient. You know, ma udiya and nabi kama udiya. No prophet was hurt or annoyed the way how I have been. You know why? Part of it is because these people he sees in front of him coming every single day to come for dars, to come for lessons. He knows these are the same people who are going to be standing one day in front of the door of Salah with flame in their hands. And he has to smile to them. He knows that these are the same people who are going to grow kids or raise kids. And one of them is going to turn into the son of Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas, Umar ibn Sa'ad. And he's going to come to Karbala. And as much as Imam Hussein tries and tries and tries, he says, you know, he says, you won't even eat from the meat of it. And even after Imam Hussein is dead, he goes and says, horse riders, sharpen your hooves and ride back and forth and kick the body of Imam Hussein. This is that prophet, that tender-hearted, gentle prophet that I just read the ayah, and you all finished it just like how I expected you to. Azizun alayhi. This is his grandson. This is his daughter. Where the daughter comes to the door and says, Do you not know who I am? I am the daughter of your prophet. Imam Hussein alayhi salam comes to Karbala and says, Do you not know that there is no other grandson of a prophet alive on the face of the earth except for me? To the plants that refuse to grow. Plants that had the best of gardeners, the best of teachers, right? Let's move away from the gardening analogy. They have the best of teachers. The person who's acting it out right there in front of them. The person who's forgiving them, who's willing to go and take these slow, small, gradual increases in their tarbiyah. Nothing. Not a thing. Yesterday, when we looked at Surah Taha, and we saw Prophet Musa alayhi salam coming and saying, أَفَطَالَ عَلَيْكُمُ الْعَهْدُ. Was it just so long that I was gone from you all that you forgot the promise that you made to me? Is that what happened? Or did you want to يَحِلُّ عَلَيْكَ الْغَدَرُ? Did you just want to go and hurry up the unleashing of the ghadab, the unmitigated wrath of Allah? Is that what you wanted? I say to Musa alayhi salam, Ya Nabi Allah, Ya Musa, Ya Kalim Allah, come and look at what happened to Muhaddith al Bayt Muhammad. Look at what happened to the Batul of Rasulullah. Look at what happened to Sayyidina Muhammad. As bad as what happened with Samiri was, he didn't come and kill him. He didn't go after Musa's loved ones. He didn't go and completely eradicate or try to eradicate their house. He got far, but he didn't get that far. Musa was still there. And Afsos ki baat ye hai कि, Rasulullah wasn't there to come back and just for a second stop them. Historically, there are three riwayats of Fatimiyya. Right? The first one, the second one, and then this one, the third one. There are no more Fatimiyya majalis during this year of 1445. Yet historically, this seems to be the most accurate of when she actually was killed. From a historical perspective. So you're telling me that 90 days. 40 days Musa was gone. 90 days and Rasulullah's home is ready to go so far. Not to the level of the golden calf, but to the level where they have golden flames dancing in their hands and they're ready to set fire upon the house and everyone in it. They say, but Fatima is in it. And he says, what in? So what? This, brothers and sisters, is just the first thing that we have of this this person's mentality, of this person's mindset. That shows us Baghyan, he's that plant who refuses to grow. How many times can Rasulullah give him a chance? At Hudaybiyah, he says, if I had 100 people with me, I would have left the religion of Islam. Part of me wishes, and part of me doesn't wish. But you know what? 100 people is expendable. Maybe those 100 people, Rasulullah would not want their akhiras to be jeopardized just because of this person. Hudaybiyah was one thing. Then there's another occasion where him, Umar ibn Khattab, and Abu Bakr are arguing with each other in Rasulullah's presence, and their voices start to get raised. And what happens? لا ترفعوا أصواتكم فوق صوت النبي أن تحبط أعمالكم وأنتم لا تشعرون. يعني how many times does Allah give the excuse? How many times does Rasulullah give the excuse? And people are still thinking, yeah, the amal are still intact. How about amal were gone from life? If there were. Let's be honest. But then we come to such a pivotal moment. Rasulullah is on his deathbed. And he's saying, bring me something so that I can write for you. A pen and a paper. A sheep's skin. A bone of a goat. Something. So that if I write this for you, you will never go astray after me. Ya Rasulullah, you're at the peak of your prophet. Everything has been revealed. Ghadir has been revealed. If you're telling me that there's a formula, like for example, stick to them and you'll never go astray, and it's in my prophet's handwriting, absolutely not, I would never go astray after that. What does this person say? He says the person is delusional. He says, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, this person who I'm being asked to go and send my prayers, this person comes and says to my prophet that you're a delirious madman, and you still respect him. Look, I understand that you have your school of thought, but I don't understand. I'm not confused. Help me understand. I ask with my hands, binded together. Help me understand the logic. Does the Prophet come on top, or does Umar ibn Khattab come on top? Unfortunately, we can see it in their translations of the Quran. How? Abasa wa tawalla. He, the Prophet, in parentheses. Some of them don't even go and put parentheses. The Prophet frowned. But when it comes to the people who ran away at Badr, and you don't want to mention your Sahaba, because that one's the one that we're trying to go and bring up. And this one's the one that we're trying to sink back into the mud with us so that we don't have to go and look at his light exposing all of our darkness. Sallu ala And I say this too, when it comes to Amir al-Mu'mineen, why do you have such a love-hate relationship with him? When it comes to the Shia, oh, we love him too. When it comes to you yourselves, Bukhari keeps on getting shorter and shorter by the year. All of the Fada'il of Amir al-Mu'mineen keep on somehow ending up in someone else's name. First Mu'min, oops, that happens to be someone else. I'm sorry. Try again. Oh, the person who went and صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. These kinds of kids are the reason why we do it. So the next generation doesn't have any confusion. Everything is crystal clear, black and white. So let's have another loud salawat for our next generation. So now Rasulullah, Imam Ali alayhi salam, And he told Imam Ali at Hudaybiyah. He said, look, Ali, this will happen to you too. Just like how they're erasing my name, Muhammad, Rasulullah, they want me to say Muhammad ibn Abdullah, it'll happen to you too. And exactly what Rasulullah said, exactly what happened. Come to the Battle of Siffin from Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Talib. Hold on, hold on, hold on. If we accepted him to be Amir al-Mu'mineen, the commander of the faithful, you think we'd be fighting against him? Take out this Amir al-Mu'mineen. And now, every Tom, Dick, and Harry has the title of Amir al-Mu'mineen. Siddiq al-Akbar. Ooh, that's a pretty look. If I were to translate Siddiq, okay, that's like a saint, basically. You are someone who verified the prophethood of a prophet, right? You are basically Habib al-Najjar of Alpha. You are the person who came and put your life on the line when there was one person who was a Muslim and that was Rasulullah. And you're telling me Siddiq is someone else? You're telling me Farouk is someone else? How? Show me what in his life qualified for that. I know the stories that they're going to bring. I'll bring you an older copy of Bukhari. Because all those stories are with Amir al-Mu'mineen, Ali ibn Abi Talib, sallallahu alayhi So, brothers and sisters, these differences of opinions can be resolved patiently, civilly. I'm seeing more brothers and sisters come from, into the back, and so it's starting to fill up. If you don't mind, if we could all stand up in dhikr of Qa'im al-Muhammad, ثانيا على حب السيد all of you who are coming in and sitting in the back, please, we have space, we have chairs, we have everything. And if you're standing outside with chai, all that kind of stuff, that'll still be there. And inshallah, I won't be here tomorrow, which some of you may be happy. Brothers and sisters, these are the kinds of things when we go into Quran and we see how much Ahlul Bayt were Muslim and how much they understood this Quran. Whether we understand it or not, whether we even read it or not, they know to what level they deserve respect and what level they would disrespect. So when I say that Fatima Zahra is our mother, this is the loss of a mother for all of us. It's because we have hadith. Like, for example, I'll give you two. Where Rasulullah says, "Oh Ali, you and I are the fathers of this woman." And another one, he says even about himself, Fatima is the mother of her father. This is the mother, metaphorically speaking, of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is not someone small. If I could ask the brothers to do that. So when we come and see Ali ibn Abi Talib in one moment, sitting in the corner after having done ghusl, his head between his knees, crying like there's no tomorrow, and Asma comes and asks him, Amir al-Mu'mineen, Mawla, if someone were to ask me who is the bravest of them all, who is the conqueror of Badr and Uhud and Khaybar and Khandaq, I would have said it's you. What happened? He said, I never knew that Fatima had this black eye. I never knew that Fatima had this punctured rib. And still, she was trying to tell me, Yabna Am, oh son of my uncle, oh my cousin, Ya Abul Hassan, don't let Hussein feel the loss of a mother. You need to now become a father and a mother. All this time she didn't want to leave Hussein without feeling like he had a mother. eventually, in the middle of the night, brothers and sisters, quickly, silently, so that nobody hears, nobody knows that Fatima Zahra has died. Let me take you just quickly to the final moments of Fatima Zahra. She gives her will to Amir al-Mu'mineen. She says, Ya Abul Hassan, please remarry after I'm gone. Make sure that Hussein, he's so attached to his mother. Put him on your chest and make him fall asleep. I asked Fatima, I say there's going to be another girl one day. On Shama Khariban. When Zainab can't find her after she's been charged by Imam Hussein, keep all of the kids safe. Put them all in the Khaymaga. She can't find this one girl. And she says, I think I have an idea where she is. She goes to the body of Imam Hussein. This is before the horses have completely destroyed the chest of Hussein. And she sees this young girl, Sukaina. Baba Kijan, what are you doing over here? She says, I can't go to sleep unless it's on the chest of my father. And we all know Barzakh exists. Hussein is right there listening to this. He sees his daughter. He remembers his mother. And of course, Zainab was young at that time too. She knows about mom too. She misses her mother too. And now she has to act as the mother all throughout Kufa, all throughout Sham. Once they come back to Karbala, and those who make it, who survive until Medina, she has to be the Shabiha of Fatima Zahra. The final thing that I'll mention, and then inshallah I'll get off of the is that very few people were even told that Fatima Zahra has a janaza going on. They're like, this young 18 years old young woman, she's dead already, and we have a janaza already. We didn't know that she has been washed. We didn't know that there's been anything. There was no announcement. Here in our communities, there's announcements, there's janaza arrangements, everything is taken care of so that the family can mourn. Come now to Ahlul Bayt and see the kind of mourning that they have to do silently. Because Ahlul Ard is one thing. But when Fatima Zahra is finally about to be put into the earth, Imam al-Hassan now comes and he says, Amma, kallimini, it's your son Hassan. Talk to me one last time before my soul comes out of my body. And then you have Hussein. Hussein comes and says to his mother's dead body, Oh, Mom, talk to me one last time. It is me, your Hussein. Otherwise, I will leave and I will be joining you soon. The angels come and they make a request through Jibreel. They say, Ali, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking on behalf of the angels, remove Hussein from the chest of his mother. Imam Ali says, give him a few moments. He's never going to see his mother again until it's Barzakh. Says, no, the angels can't take it. The samawat and the ard, they can't take this scene. I have one simple final question that I'll leave you all with. On the day of Ashura, as Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam has just finished his Asr prayers, where are the angels to come and ask, Shimar, please get off of the chest of Hussein, because the angels can't take it. This is the final member of Ahlul Kisa. We can't handle how you are dealing with his head. The final moments of Abu Abdullah, however, are he flips him over on his back, he grabs his beard, and Zainab comes until the Zainabiyah, and she says, Shimar, let go of my brother, and he lets go of the head of Abu Abdullah. لعنة الله على القوم الظالمين وسيعلم الذين ظلموا أي منقلب ينقلبون والعاقبة للمتقين. عظم الله أجورنا وأجوركم شيعة الزهراء يا شيعة الحسين. Raise your hands in dua, brothers and sisters. These tears, Allahu alam how many of us will live to see the next Fatimiyya, whether I will live to see the next Fatimiyya. But brothers and sisters, as you make your du'as now for your kids, for your next generation, لتعجيل الفرج لصاحب العصر والزمان, keep me and my family in your prayers as well. We ask you, O Allah, باسمك العظيم الأعظم الأجل الأكرم 10 times, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah. إلهي بفاطمة 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 وأبيها وبعلها وبنيها والسر المستودع فيها. اكشف يا رب، اكشف عنا السوء يا الله. اللهم اغفر ذنوبنا، كفر عنا سيئاتنا، وتوفنا مع الأبرار مع محمد وآله الأطهار. إلهي لشفاء المرضى، قضاء حوائجنا، ولتعجيل فرج مولانا صاحب العصر والزمان، نقرأ سورة المباركة الفاتحة مع الصلوات.